Hi, I am Dimitris, and in this presentation we'll talk about the critical points of a function. Let f of x a differentiable function. F has a critical point at x sub 0, which belongs to the domain of f, if the first derivative of f at this point is equal to 0, which means that f prime of x sub 0 equals 0. In other words, a critical point of a function occurs for any value in its domain at which the first derivative is 0. Hence, in order to find the critical points of a function, we must first find the first derivative of this function and then equalize this first derivative with 0, which means to solve the equation f prime equals 0. Notice that if we want to be perfectly correct with the definition of a critical point, we must add that f has also a critical point at x sub 0, for which the first derivative of the function is undefined. Thus, f has critical point at x sub 0 if the first derivative equals 0 or the first derivative is undefined. Let's see some examples. Example number 1. Find the critical points of f of x equal x squared minus 5x plus 6. In the first step, we need the first derivative of the function. Hence, by applying the derivative rules, f prime will be equal to 2x minus 5. Our derivative is a polynomial, which means that it is defined for all real numbers. Then, in the second step, we continue by solving the equation f prime equals 0, which means 2x minus 5 equals 0, which leads to x equals 5 over 2. Finally, the function has a critical point at x equals 5 over 2. Second example. Find the critical points of f of x equal to x cubed plus 2x. Like we did in the previous example, we first need to find the first derivative of the function. Hence, f prime will equal to 3x squared plus 2. Our derivative is a polynomial, which means that it is defined for all real numbers. So, we just need to solve the equation f prime equals 0, which means 3x squared plus 2 equals 0. And right now, notice that this equation has no real solutions since it is always positive as the sum of a square and a positive number. Hence, the initial function doesn't have any critical points. For any questions about this presentation, you can leave comments down below or you can contact me on my email. Once again, thank you for your time.